Hey everyone, GG Starlight Sparkle here with a new video. So this is going to be a different new segment. How ironic is that? This is all about motorcycling and riding. So here I am with my latest little addition to the family. So a little bit about my riding history. I have been riding since I was 8 to 10 years old, somewhere around there. My first bike was a Yamaha 250. I do not remember the lettering of the model number because that was ages ago. But it was a little Yamaha, and like that made me fall in love with Yamahas, other than the fact that Yamaha makes great musical instruments and all about fine-tuning in the sound and the sound quality of their bikes and their instruments. So everything about Yamaha, like I've been a big fan of. But you know, I stopped riding in high school a little bit, mostly in high school. I stopped riding, and then after I got my driver's license, so about college, I got my motorcycles license through the California Highway Patrol. Did the class through them, and then got back into riding. At that time, I was riding Hondas and Kawasaki's. Really wanted the Kawasaki Ninja, like most, young adults did, but I never got one. I never got another sport. I never got a sports bike. I ended up with a cruising bike, another Yamaha cruiser, and that was a lot of fun to cruise around town with. And then I just stopped riding, I just don't really remember the fine details of what happened to that bike now that I'm trying to think about it. It's been a while. So I was back in 2000 to 2002, and then I hadn't been riding since. And then I got married, and I never renewed my motorcycles endorsement when I moved to Nevada, because I never thought I'd ride again. I had kids, I had family. So motorcycle riding and riding in general wasn't on a top priority for me. I didn't think it would ever be a priority, but then my third youngest super loves riding motorcycles and loved riding bikes, and she loved motorcycles for some reason. So I bought her, because our oldest daughter had a three-wheeled, one of those Harley Power Wheels, and the third youngest gravitated to that so much, and she loved it so much. So when she turned 4, I bought her a mini bike, an electric mini bike, and she wanted to ride that thing every single day. It was so adorable. And the stinking little mini bike, the batteries would die so fast. The CPU unit, the ignition control module, would always burn out or cut out. Had a huge issue with cutting out. So like any crazy adult would do, I went out and I bought more upgrades for it. So I bought a new, stronger motor, put on 2 batteries instead of 1 battery, give it more power, and I got a new control module for it. And that thing ripped, and she was 5 years old, and she loved that thing so much. So that got me more into riding. My mom bought my oldest daughter a scooter. So a little Xian Chinese motor scooter, little 150 cc, so 149, 148 yada yada yadas cc, little power scooter with the cloned Honda single cylinder 4-stroke motor, and that was a lot of fun to ride again. And then that got me back in wanting to ride, and so every once in a while, I take that one to work to teach the aerobics classes, and then I did more research. I was like, oh, here in Nevada, for 490 cc's and over, you need to have a motorcycles endorsement. And I was like, crap, I can't ride this on the street legally, which is fine, because that time we did have a nice large backyard, so I rode it in the backyard, and we'd take turns with the kids. They'd hop on it, and I'd take them around the backyard with it, and so we had a lot of fun riding it in the backyard as well. made an obstacle course with the swing set. So we drive between the swing set. We had this little hill in the backyard, so drive up the hill, down the hill, around the pool, and through the swing set. Like, we had so much fun riding that little scooter around. But then, like, I still didn't have. I tried to sign up for getting the motorcycles endorsements class, because there's also a fine law where if you got the test with a vehicle lighter than 149 cc's, less than 150 cc's, then that's all you can drive. You couldn't drive like anything with more cc's than that. So I didn't want to take the test with the little scooter, because I didn't want to have a small, be stuck riding the scooter. I don't want to get back into motorcycles again. Which, I had that information incorrect. So apparently the law was 90 cc's, not 149 cc's. So I would have been fine with the power scooter to take the test with and pass, but I still didn't do it until fast forwarding to this week. I went ahead and took the class at Harley, which was a lot of fun, and of course their whole point is to gear you towards buying a Harley, and I've never been a Harley-Davidson fan just because the stigma of the group themselves, and of course all black and skulls and dark and getting into fights and all stuff, and like having your this kind of like gangs in a sense, right? So it wasn't really my thing. But after actually riding one, and also like I didn't like how loud they are, but actually riding one and hearing how they're not that loud, and like there's going to be more details in the rest of the video with my experience with Harley-Davidson at their riding academy. But again, I had a blast. But now I actually get to ride my baby, which I've had again for about 2 years now. So this is my lovely little Honda Goldwing, something that I've always wanted since I was a kid. Other than the Yamaha, like I've always wanted the Goldwing, and oddly enough, this is the model I've always wanted because it looked all spacey and futuristic, like a futuristic motorcycle. And there's my little tag so I can drive it because I got to get it registered now. So I finally got my endorsements, and now I can get it registered. I have my appointment in February, so then I can register the bike. But this is my baby, so if you guys see it around, it'll have the Starlight Sparkles on the back. Right here it'll say I have my Starlight Sparkle hashtag right up the top there, and then on the side here somewhere, I'm thinking either on the bag or up on the top, I'll have my hashtag and at @GG_Rivera_LV, so you can follow me on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. Those are all at @GG_Rivera_LV. So you can find me on all those platforms. And Starlight Sparkle sparking out for now. I'll have the rest of the video with all the other fine details of my experience with Harley, and then I'll have a closing statement. Catch you guys later. Bye. Hey everyone, GG Starlight Sparkle here, and today I am at the Harley-Davidson dealership for the motorcycle training classes. So it's lots of fun, good times. So I'll do a couple little clips here and there for you guys, and we'll keep you guys all posted on the day-to-days. So not too much on my story today, but I just want to say we're here at the Harley-Davidson and getting ready to do the morning ride. So the bikes are over here. We're doing the 500s. You're riding the Harley-Davidson 500s for the training classes, and I'll get more videos again, more little clips. For now, catch you guys later. Okay, so stage number 1, complete on practicing and training on the Harleys. So my biggest issue with Harleys originally, of course, the engine leaking concerns, but those are gone. They don't really do that anymore. It is the 21st century, by the way. And then the other concern was just being extremely loud and noisy. I wasn't really a fan of how loud they are. but I am realizing that's probably aftermarket preferences on other people, because the little 500s here and then also some of the 1250s inside aren't as loud as I thought they were, especially being turned on inside the building. Thought they'd be a lot louder, because on the road these things sound super ridiculous. Again, it's likely because of people's preferences and not necessarily the bikes themselves. So weirdly enough, I'm enjoying the Harley experience and I'm having a lot of fun with it. It is quite a bit different from the Honda. You know, my Honda makes that little George Jetson vehicle sound, and of course this has the nice fun little rumble, and you get more of the tactileness while driving. So quite a bit different. So signing off for a little bit right now. Catch you guys next time in a few minutes after the next drills. Exercises too were fun, doing some accelerating and shifting gears and turning, so lots of fun here. So now the rain's starting to come in, we got this awesome weather. And who says it doesn't rain in Vegas? But it's not raining yet, but look at those lovely clouds. It's gonna rain here soon. Misconception 1, you can ride in the rain. It's actually fun. And yes, you gotta feather the throttles a little more so you're not peeling out and skidding all over the place, and take your time with it, but it's still safe and sturdy to ride in the rain and wet surfaces. And yeah, let's get ready for part 2 or part 3 now, right? We get a little break right now. There's a fun little bikes here at the Red Rock Harley-Davidson. So of course you can get your classes through Harley-Davidson's website. For most places it's like $450, but you know, they give you food, you get a lot of extra training, and the training is geared to get you to want a Harley-Davidson, but there's nothing wrong with that, because again, these bikes are reliable and fun. Catch you in a few minutes for the next segment of the video. Hey, back again, part 2's over. But now the sunshine's coming out, it's getting sunny out here, having lots of good times. So the second day of class almost over. Everything's going great and smooth. Again, the bike's a lot lighter than mine, so it's really easy to maneuver and control. Like way lighter than like half the weight. So it's like it's a totally different animal when it's really that light. But then I'm still getting more of the skills and like the concepts down. So with this, I'm able to practice the concepts more, which makes it a lot easier, which is really awesome. So another segment to the class and we're almost done, and I'll catch you guys next time. See ya. So now class for day 1 is over and it is raining now. So during our class it wasn't raining too badly, or at all honestly. And so it's nice, you know, I got to ride, do some of the training and the skills, and ride the bike. It got good coaches insight. So these Harley classes are really good because the coaches go over details and get a one-on-one instruction and critique, and it's really helpful. And so, yeah, these two here at Red Rock are super amazing. So got more details tomorrow. Tomorrow is the end of the class training, and then we get testing for certification to get our endorsement. Yay! Yeah, so learning a lot, and you know, of course, it costs a little bit more here with Harley-Davidson, but you get a lot more details in the class, a lot more skills training, and of course, you know, they do gear it towards you wanting to own a Harley and become a part of their family, but they also point out a lot of good details to be a part of the family. So it's a lot of fun. It's really cool. So I thank you guys for joining me on this little tidbits here with Harley. I'll be back tomorrow, so bright and early. Hopefully the skies will be clearer tomorrow, but either way it'll be a lot of fun. So catch you guys tomorrow with some more videos, and yeah. Alright, so till next time, sparking out. Hey guys, so back on day 3 here at the Red Rock Harley-Davidson for the riders training course. So again, this is a great place to come on out to take your driver's training. Mostly to the fact that they actually help you out. They walk you through the steps and the processes. I know it costs a little bit more, but it is well worth it because you have the well-trained and super organized instructors and coaches here. So it's super awesome place to get it done. Rather than, of course, have that super long waiting list also doing CSN. That waiting list is ridiculous because I waited 2 years and still didn't get through the waiting list. So this is a lot shorter, a lot faster, and a lot smoother, a whole lot of fun. You get to ride a Harley rather than a Honda Rebel, so a much better bike to ride on. It also has a different friction zone and more torque because of that V-twin rather than the parallel twin. So a lot of fun things. So again, this is over here at the Red Rock Harley-Davidson. Day 3 went extremely awesome and smooth. And so now it's just, finish things off, and we will catch you guys next time. So Starlight Sparkle, sparking out.